Gentlemen, I welcome you to this conference organized by AREPO, Euromontana, Origin EU in the framework of the Horizon 2020 Moving Project. Thank you for your participation. Thank you for being here in such large numbers. I am Mercedes Morán Álvarez, Minister of Agriculture, Livestock and Sustainable Development of the Regional Government of Extremadura and President of AREPO. AREPO is the Association of European Regions for Products of Origin. It is a network of regions and producer associations involved in the valorization of EU quality products. It brings together 35 regions from 8 European countries, and through its regions it represents more than 850 producer associations from the European Union, representing more than 60 registered European IGs. It is a pleasure for me to represent the association today because we are celebrating its 20th anniversary. In these 20 years, the association has grown in numbers of the region. We started with 16, and right now we are 35 regions, but above all, the results have grown thanks to the constant support of the member regions and the expertise they have always made available to the AREPO team. Thank you for the expertise that you always share with us. And what's better occasion to celebrate the 20 years of AREPO than a moment of reflection on a new direction of the geographical indication and quality products that have always been at the heart of AREPO's mission. I am delighted to be able to share this moment in the House of the European Regions. Indeed, I would like to start by thanking the Committee of the Regions for welcoming us today in its premises, and especially thank you, Karine Glonek, Morán, godmother of this event and rapporteur of the opinion of the Committee of the Regions on the revision of the EU geographical indications system. From the very beginning, she showed passion for the subject and took on the role of rapporteur with commitment. Thank you for your work and thank you for being the spokesperson. Thank you for helping us gaining value. Speaking of passion and commitment to geographical indications, let me welcome, and I think that they haven't arrived yet, right? The MEPs, but I guess, or I am thinking that Paolo de Castro, Anne Sander, and Irene Toléré will be coming. They will be arriving shortly. They are rapporteur and shadow rapporteurs of the review of the geographical indications for the European Parliament. It is a great pleasure for me to welcome them here today once they arrive. And I wanted to extend my gratitude for the work in defending such an effective system of quality products in the EU. The results that we have achieved would not have been possible without your constant listening to our demands and willingness to confront them. I am also pleased to greet and welcome the Director responsible for geographical indications at the Commission, DG Agri, Diego Cangas. Thank you. Of course, I want to greet all my fellow Directors General, Ministers and representatives that are here today. As well, I would like to welcome GI, producer and their representatives. You are the backbone of our rural territories. In particular, I would like to greet Nicola Bettinelli, President of the Consorzio del Formaggio Parmigiano Reggiano and Vice President of AREPO, and Riccardo Deserti, Director of the Consorzio del Parmigiano Reggiano and President of Origin International. As the event you are attending is the expression of the organizational strength of 3 organizations, I would like to especially greet my colleagues Charles de Paris, President of Origin EU, and Juanan Gutierrez Laspita, President of Euromontana. This event is organized in the framework of the Horizon 2020 Moving Project focused on sustainability and resilience on mountain areas. AREPO is very proud to be a partner of this project because of its quality and level of research, and also because of the opportunities it has offered to study the supply chains under the denomination of origin that take place in mountain areas, assessing their strengths and offering ideas on what can be improved to increase the impact of European quality system in remote areas such as mountains. I would like, therefore, to thank you and to welcome the project coordinator, Maria del Mar Delgado Serrano, and the partners who have come here to Brussels and those who are follow us online. The Moving Project has allowed us to reflect on the state of the implementation and the impact of the optional mentioned mountain product in Europe. Together with Euromontana, we have carried out an analysis of the application of this optional term. The subject is very appreciated by our friends of Euromontana, who regularly publish a study on the subject. The data collected through the project have been translated into a report which has enabled us to reflect on the development and recommendations to reinforce the use of the term mountain product, and which will also contribute to updating the Euromontana study. This will be the central topic of the first session of the conference, which will discuss how to strengthen the mountain product in order to increase its added value for the ecological resilience, attractiveness, and socio-economic development of mountain areas. These issues fit in with the reflection of the future prospects of geographical indications and quality terms that we will address in the second session. The focus will be on the impact of the changes introduced by the new regulation on geographical indications and quality terms and the opportunities this opens up. Above all, it will be an opportunity to discuss the place of the EU GI indications and quality products in the future CAP and the role they play in the sustainable development of rural and remote areas. This review has improved the system and will allow us to better value and protect the products of our region while providing tools for producers. Having achieved a certain legal framework, we must continue to reflect on the future and the priorities that lie ahead of us, on which we must work together, European, national and local institutions, producers, but also citizens. GIs and other EU quality schemes, such as the optional quality label mountain product, represent the highest quality of EU production and can contribute to the EU's social, economic and environmental priorities and the creation of public goods. It is important that we affirm the role of GIs as a tool for the rural development of our territories. This means that GIs cannot be disconnected from the rest of the common agricultural policy, from the long-term vision of rural areas, and must be promoted and protected accordingly. Above all, promotion must remain important to show and let consumers know that the social expectations they have can be met with these products. This is why the EU promotion policy funds for quality schemes are important for the impact they can have on our territories. Today's program is very full, as you see. I know that everyone in the room, like me, is looking forward to the event. Before concluding, I want to thank the AREPO, Origin EU and Euromontana teams for preparing such an interesting program and for organizing this conference. Thank you to the moderator who will accompany us in our reflections, and thank you to all the speakers who will be taking part, and to you, dear participants. I therefore leave the floor to our godmother, Karine Morán, and I wish you all a stimulating conference and a fruitful debate. Thank you very much.